Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Little Mo Travels and I am back with a very quick video about another way that I prep to get ready for my trips. So if you didn't know, I am going to Ireland very shortly and I'm super excited, and one of the things that I need to do, or not need to, but want to, because honestly I don't have to do all this, but I want to, is when I am preparing for my trips, I try to figure out what I'm doing with my hair. So if you are Black, then you know it's important to keep up with your hair when you are going somewhere. Pictures, meeting people, just being out in the world. And it takes more than just well, for me, I don't want to speak for everybody. I'm just gonna speak for me. With my natural hair, it takes more than just a brush and some water. And so for me, it's a very intentional thing when I'm going on a trip to make sure that I have a plan for my hair. I just did my hair a couple weeks ago and it wasn't sitting right. I didn't like the way that it lasted. I don't think it lasted very well. So I decided to do it again. And now let's clarify, I'm nobody's stylist. And I say this all the time. I do not do hair. That's not something that I do. But I have learned, matter of fact, when I studied abroad the first time, not that there's more times, but when I went over to Europe the first time I studied abroad, I was going to Spain and I didn't know if there was any Black people over in Spain. I had no idea. I'd never been to Spain before. But I did know my hair was going to be over in Spain. And so I had to have a conversation with myself of how am I going to manage my hair in the way that I do here in the United States without the same products and without the same access to people who know how to do Black hair. And I went over there and I was right. There were not a lot of people who knew how to do Black hair. And there was only one other Black girl, my friend Alicia, in the program. And so we ended up, she did my hair once. I remember she braided it once for me. And I don't remember. I think I just had to learn my hair so that it was manageable for what I wanted to do with it while I was over there. So she did my hair once, but I was over there for a year. I was over there for an academic year, so 9 months. And that was the beginning of my hair journey. And so when it comes to traveling, I have experience taking time thinking like, all right, I'm gonna be over there for such and such days. What am I gonna do with my hair? If I'm traveling like domestically, that's easy. I just do wash and goes, or I'll get it braided so that it's just up. But this time around, this is an international trip, and so it's gonna take more than what am I gonna do? It's like I'm about to be gone for a while and I'm not gonna want to touch my hair. And that's usually how it is for me. I don't want to speak for all Black women who travel, but for me, I don't like having to do my hair when I'm abroad. I like to be able to get up, go to my little excursions, go and get something to eat without having to worry about like what's my hair gonna look like, or are my pictures gonna look crazy because my hair is all over the place, or I don't really put in enough effort to take care of it and so it's not gonna stand up well, or whatever the case may be. And so one of the things that go into my trip planning is either doing my hair, paying somebody to do it, or figuring out a way to upkeep it while I'm over there. And number 3 usually takes a lot of time and effort and money. You gotta buy travel size products to take with you. You gotta figure out like, okay, with my accommodations, is that gonna align with what I wanna do with my hair? Because if I'm staying in a hotel, then fine, I can bring travel size stuff, or I can pack a big suitcase and bring my regular size stuff, but then that means I'm lugging this big suitcase around Europe. No one's doing that, And so for me, this time around, and most times, if I'm being honest, most times it is more feasible for me to just get it up in some twists or braids or whatever. This time around, this is another part of trip planning. You gotta think, do I want to spend my money on getting my hair done and have less money to spend on doing other things like bringing back souvenirs or doing experiences while I'm over there? Or do I want to just try to do it myself. And so the reason why I brought up Spain is because that was the beginning of my hair journey. Since then, I have learned my hair. I have learned, okay, so it is this type of curl. It responds well to these products. It does not respond well to these products. It will last this long if I do twists versus if I do braids. I've taken the time to learn my hair, and so I have learned how to do it myself, which is what I just did. Now, it looks nice right now. People keep being like, oh, it looks nice. And I will take a couple of days to be soaking in it. Like, oh, thanks. I've really been working on how to do it myself, but this will last this trip, and then that'll be it. I'm gonna take these out. But anyway, I just wanted to share. I wanted to be more forthcoming about like how I plan my trips and what I do, and little tips and things that I do, but also like me, because I'm always on somebody's flight, and people always ask me like, okay, so what do you do? Like, how do you do this? And so this is one of those key things that I do before I go somewhere. Thanks for listening. If you want to watch some more of my videos, please do so. That would be super nice of you. No pressure though. Lil Mo Travels on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the things. And, keep on watching for more videos on how I prep for Ireland.